Hey there, friends. Alex from the Big Dream program here, and I got to say I'm feeling a little grumpy. Frankly, I feel very protective of somebody who's teaching a workshop, and the people who said they were going to show up to it didn't. I won't go into the whole story, but I've taught workshops my whole life, or a lot of it. It's a sucky thing. It's hard. Where do I start? If you have said you're going to a thing and then you just don't show up, like I don't get it. Even if it was just a Facebook event, though most of us who do workshops and stuff are wise to that now, we just don't believe the yeses, you know? If you say yes and you don't change that, then someone could be paying for a venue. Someone could be depending on this for income. Remember being at a house concert one night, organized, months ahead of time by somebody here in town. Huge amount of people said they were coming to it. 2 of us were there too, which made him feel so bad for the band. Made the band feel like, I guess no one likes us, It's just not okay, folks. And if something legitimate comes up, that's fine. That's just life. Cancel. Tell them ahead of time. What if you just forgot? That happens too. Don't just leave it. Reach out to them afterwards. And unless it was like 200 people there and your presence didn't change a whole lot, but if it was 20 or fewer, maybe especially, then that person might have been depending on you being there, both for dynamics, like in the 2-person house concert, and or money in some cases. Like I know, it's just obvious that if you think about your town or your city where you live, a lot of the coolest things there that make life awesome to be in that place are done by people with small businesses. People who, there's no paycheck, next week or 2 weeks from now. They do this kind of thing because they love it, they're passionate about it, but you can't just sign up and not show up, It's just not okay. So even if you forgot afterwards, make it right afterwards, These things happen, but not even to hear from somebody, it's just not okay. And if you can do it, offer to pay them, or offer to pay them something. I've been on the receiving end of that a couple of times, even from people that just said, I'm a total idiot, I forgot. That was fine. They apologized so well, so nicely, and sent little money along. It wasn't even a quarter of the full amount. That gesture solved everything. Like I had no more issue with them afterwards. Facebook events, I haven't used them in years, so I don't know if they're still the same, but if it's Facebook specifically, my suggestion is don't click yes. If you have some choice in the matter, click the maybe if you want to be reminded of it, because people may be counting on your participation. So I think it's wonderful to support these people who are creating great experiences in your town, especially the live ones where there's a cost for live venues and so on. They're often doing it for income, and plus, just never mind that, they're emotional, like their heart, right? They love a thing, they're sharing it. Yay, people signed up. No one shows up. I don't think anyone does this to be cruel. I just think very few people know what it's like to be on the other side of that, to be the person organizing, to be the person putting their passion on the line, and maybe their income, maybe they took a chance, signed a lease, not a lease, but whatever, an agreement on the rental of the place. I always had to do that, so I had to pay the place even if no one showed up. Anyway, I just wanted to have a little rant there. I know there are exceptions. I know there are nuances. Everything I said is not like a blanket statement for every situation, but it happens a little too often, and I think we can all do better for these people, if you don't mind me saying. See what you think. That's my first rant ever, I think, publicly. I do a fair bit of ranting in my living room by myself. Take care.